Can you understand me? I hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you. I'm a little bit nervous because it's my first English presentation and my Schul English was also bad 35 years ago when I learned it. And so I say sorry at the beginning of the presentation. I'm one of the hosts of this event, and I would like to say thank you to all presenters. Everything is very fine today, but now I have my presentation. Okay. I hope everything is fine for you. We have started early in 2023 with a tool. I think I call it a tool to replace the Microsoft M.A.D reporting service. The first version was on the PowerShell web server. It also works good, but not very well. And so I start a new development for a replacement full compatible to the Microsoft M.A.D PowerShell commandlets and the upload functionality from the PowerShell commandlets. But the new development should be a little bit better. And I can see my own presentation, so I show a little bit here to the correction. We want to have free basis to replace the M.A.D publishing server because it's a part of the Microsoft desktop optimization package, and it doesn't continue after 22.6, I think so, 2026. And this replacement should have another architecture. So we have some points that are important for us. It can be run without Microsoft SQL Server. It was very expensive to use the Microsoft publishing server, the M.A.D publishing server, because the SQL Server is very expensive. And we don't like to have a file layer in it. When you know the publishing server, it is a two-part system. We have a management and a publishing server, and the publishing server synchronize with the management and create files in the file system. And when you access the publishing, it read files from the local system. And our new architecture is stores directly everything in the database. Yes, we want to sell only, this server should be free, and we also want to sell support for it because the Microsoft publishing server is also free for the customers. But we have after 2026 no support anymore for it. And my idea was that just customer should ask for new features or something like a better support for it, and they pay something every month for the service. And another idea was the options to expand the system with add-ons. And we have also now ready an excellent reporting functions without some errors the old reporting system from Microsoft has. We filter the problems out. So the architecture is based on .NET Core. .NET Core is a new development in the last 3 or 4 years, I think. So we get every 3 years a long-term service release for it, and it's faster than the old .NET, we use also Kerberos authentication for it. So we have a single sign-on for the user and for the administrators. The base is MariaDB. When you need to have high availability, you can use database synchronization between the nodes. Another idea was to build it so that it can be run on Linux and in a Docker container, but I don't test it today. We have stopped development in the end of 2023 because we thought that if we ended on the endpoints, and I don't want to invest more work in it. But now we start, we do the next steps and build a final version, or a version that we can publish in 2025. I think so, middle of the year, next year, I have a version that we can publish. Okay, and we have a full compatibility with the Microsoft FV commandlet, so you can use your same group policies. Expect that our system is extreme fast against the Microsoft system. Microsoft system is slow. I don't know why. Maybe the file-based infrastructure. Another thing was to give the publishing server more CPUs, more cores to scale for environments. And I think that was a problem because of the file-based infrastructure. And we don't have this problem today. Okay. I start a small video. No live presentation. So I hope we are in time. Oh. This is better. Okay. Here you can see our system. Or not. Okay, now you can see our system. But we are at the end of the presentation, not at the start. Sorry. Okay, we have some PowerShell commandlets. You can see here the settings for the FB reporting server. Only the ending is changes. Every service run on the same port. You can change freely the port. You can use your own port, and you only shut to change the end of the connection string of the URL. We are here for FB reporting receiver to get the reporting data, and here for the FB publishing, for the FB publishing data. This one returns the XML file with the publishing information, and it's nearly full compatible, I think, also with user and with the deployment configuration and the user deployment configuration. Yes, I'm typing also a little bit slow, like Jim. But so I'll come a little bit down because I'm nervous, I said. Yes, here's the server directly over the port, and you can see up the user that is logged on. Here's the administrator with Kerberos authentication, and you see here the German domain names. We have for domain users Domänenbenutzer. That is because the domain controller returned the strings for the sits in the system. So we can see here only German names. And when we here publish an application or synchronize, Okay, they use a snapshot tool. When we synchronize, you can here see the application here it owns. This application is published for the administrator. I do everything on the client here, and for the here are a little bit fast, I think. For yes, every application is here published. This is completely reprogrammed. The Mask show like the Microsoft publishing server, but it's completely own code and own JavaScript. I have not take any of the original code here for this. Yes, and here's Chrome, also now published here, the 4 applications, and also this is very fast. Also with SMB3 streaming from my server, I don't know why, really. One thing is the XML file for the publishing information. The other thing is why are the M.A.D applications so fast in this environment. Okay, this is our website from M.A.D Google Chrome. And here I can edit. I can add another group here for the user Frank. Frank is in the Frank group. I also don't allow no single users. It can be implemented, but it's not needed. And here you can see we switch here to the custom configuration. And here's a real big change. Here's an integrated XML editor, and every change in the configuration files you can do here in the editor with some special things. And also here you can see some things are only half translated. Here is the function to add a user script directly to the XML, but you have to edit it in the editor and you have no GUI for it. And for me, I think it's also better because the deployment configurations are very complex. And when someone understands these files, he can also edit it here. No GUI with functions are needed, I think so. I sign out here. I think I have deleted the desktop icon in the configuration file. It was a little bit fast now. The user Frank should now have no desktop icon anymore in his custom configuration. And here's another problem because we use here German systems with English language package. And in my test environment, we have an English driver for the keyboard. And so it's a little bit complicated with the backslash here. And we have also another problem here, but I let it in the presentation. We have Frank. The Frank user is not in the trusted sites today at this point. But yes, English keyboard. But the synchronization is working. But for other things, we need an authentication. Our 4 packages. Adobe Acrobat is on the system, but we haven't a desktop icon. The packages are published. Packages are published. And now I use Chrome. Oh no, first start of Acrobat wieder. Now I think we start Chrome very early. Okay. I need the string for the connection to the publishing server. And here's my mistake. I use Chrome here, our published with the new publishing server, published Chrome, and I need to authenticate here. Because we are not in a trusted sites. Peter said yesterday that the synchronization works because the synchronization process used a computer account. That's the reason why this is working. And after an authentication, we can see here the XML from the publishing server, and also we can see here that Frank has not the access. Yes, thank you. The access to administrate the server. Okay. And now I log on as administrator. When we put it in the trusted sites, everything is automatically, but then has Frank and automatically log on. And so we can see we are now here as administrator because the Kerberos informations, the log-on informations are given to the Crestel server from .NET Core. Yes, I'm searching for the internet options here. Internet settings. Here they are. Make a little bit faster, Andreas. Okay. And here security informations. We are not in the local internet sites. And that's the reason why we have to log on here. So next point is that I unpublish some applications here for Frank. And everything works immediately. I do a change on the publishing system, and because no synchronization is needed between two systems, everything comes directly from the database. So here are some functions that are also directly change something in the XML. I can here disable the complete shortcut system with one click. And the advantage from this is we can use these packages on terminal servers, on Citrix terminal servers, and make the link handling. We can make the link handling from the Workspace app, from the Citrix Workspace app. And also, I've seen in many Microsoft packages, for Office, for example, that they disable the registry or disable the file systems. There are many packages that don't need a file system because they have no VFS, and it improved the FV package speed to disable this. And also, there was a bug with Microsoft Edge and the fonts, and so we can here check the checkbox, and the fonts are disabled for the package directly from here. And we have also some reporting functions directly integrated here, export to Excel, export to PDF if you like. This is our publishing system. We don't need an Internet Explorer anymore because we have a repository system. integrated. You define your repositories where your packages are, and you can select directly here out of the list on your packages. And here we have to add Active Directory group for this new package, in this case PuTTY, with the German Active Directory domain names. Domain Nutzer is domain users. And we get here a default configuration for the package. And now we can synchronize and have PuTTY on our system. Also start very fast. And PuTTY is a very small package. So it should be so. Okay. Everything is unpublished. And here are the next mistake. Why are the Chrome not unpublished? It's running, yes.
It will unpublish it at a later time.
I don't know if my systems does do also.
I mean, this is a line setting. I don't know pending task usually.
Okay.
Because you just run an unpublish against it, right?
Yes, but if I kill all processes from unpublished applications, it is removed immediately. And in this case, it isn't. There are another mechanic in the background that I don't know. Maybe. Yes.
But this error actually shows, right? You closed Chrome, the pending task kicked in, removed Chrome, you sync, the unpublishing came again and said, hey, it's already unpublished, it's gone. This is what we've seen with config manager and supersedence. It's like,
but in the config are also unpublished Chrome or?
No, I mean, I mean, when you say I unpublish a package and it's in use, you get a pending task created.
Okay.
So when you close it, the pending task kicks in, depending on how you have published.
Maybe. Okay. Chrome, I think, is now removed. And you can see I let all the errors from my recording in the video presentation. So we have a little bit action in it. Yes, we simulate it. Short, we will see the reporting functionality, and for the reports, I need also data. And I have a small PowerShell script that starts random V applications. And so I generate this data for the presentation here. But we have also two big customers who use the reporting functionality now. And but after running the reporting functions for @V, they have deleted 50% of their V applications and so on. They also have not enough data. We use here a proxy account, an LDAP proxy account for the Kerberos functionality. But now I know we can also use computer accounts, and that was an ID from the end of the last year, but no, it's not realized today. I think it's also okay to use a user account for the Kerberos functionality. It's not so easy to realize because the Kerberos tickets are unpacked and the user password for the unpackaging is needed, and that's the mechanic behind Kerberos. So we have here some cleanup tasks, not automated, for our reporting functions. And we have first a dashboard. It's not a problem to build other reports in the system. I don't know what I do here. Okay, send application client report. This is a scheduled task in the system. The application client report was successfully sent to the infrastructure for the data. And these are simulated usage data from 2 days. And so it's not so much in it, but we have a package overflow also from the development in 2020 to 23. And here can you see all packages that send report data to the new report system. And this is a little bit more than the data, the usage report we have now. Yes, we can see the reported data in the print form. And here we can get the data from a time period, which applications are started, and the launch count for the applications. I know immediately in my environment, no one start some applications for 10 days or for a month and so on. We can also generate a report launches per user. Okay, there are no new data in the last year. We can generate a report for a special user. In this case, Frank. Frank has started some applications, Acrobat Reader, Google Chrome, and Putty from the last task we have done for Frank. And only this user had produced data here, but the administrator have a little bit more. And we can see unused applications, and the unused applications brings the whole list back from every application ever reported in the system. But we have the ability to delete old data, and so we can get fresh report if you like. This is here. And we have also the ability to create a database backup when we want to have back old data. Yes. I think I must see where we are. Oh, we are finished. Nearly finished. Okay. I don't start the presentation again. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
The customers that are interested in the reporting,
Yes.
are they still looking to determine if they need to up the licenses for applications, or are they looking to remove unused applications?
Yes. We can see here unused applications. This is an integrated report, and we can also see all used applications over a year or over.
So my question is, what are the customers interested in that you're talking about?
Okay, I understand. My customers was interested in to find never used FB applications, old packages, and one customer removed nearly 50% of his applications because they are never used.
Congratulations.
Okay, this is one main point for the development. Thank you for your question. Okay.
Andreas, if you're reprogramming the streaming server, couldn't that be the right moment to bring a feature back from that before the license management?
Oh, I think about it, and it is possible when we bring a script in every FV package automatically, but not over a filter driver. This we have no access to it. And the original feature was a filter driver feature. It don't start the application when no license is available.
But therefore you have to manipulate every package.
You have
but
to
if
manipulate.
if you're the master of the streaming server, you could do it at that point.
I don't know, maybe.
And have it at the point where you need reporting.
Okay, based on the reports. Okay, it's a nice idea to unpublished application automatically when there is no license. Yes, it's an idea.
And do something like concurrent licensing.
I only get one uploaded data every day. That's one point. We need the interval to reduce the interval, the upload interval from the report service, and it can't work at once. But with the idea from Bram, I think it's also possible to build in a script in every package automatically. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. We are having a SQL database where every package that needs to be licensed or needs to be monitored is setting the status in this database, and then the next application that started is watching this database and is showing if other free licenses are on.
Okay.
But I'd like to have this functionality on the streaming server.
Yes, but I have not enough data for this.
Yeah,
I think so. Yes.
You call it a community edition?
Not real. That was the idea from this. I call it a free. For the customers that buy support. That was my idea. I don't take money for it, but I want to sell it with support, and everyone can use it free. We will provide a version for the public.
You can say welcome to Bogdan.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Bogdan. No,
Hi guys.
I'm muted.
Yes, I can hear you. I forgot to unmute my mic.
I'm finished, or you can call me questions later.
Yeah,
and yes, thank you.